This might not be familiar to you, but Qatar still hide a hidden life behind the billion-dollar skyscrapers inside the ancient deserts and seas. Here, you will see the blue water pressing against golden ridges where the coast becomes desert. Elsewhere, the sand dunes seem to murmur softly beneath your feet. Then, a white gazelle darts past, its sharp horns and watchful eyes wide with anticipation. You look up and see the falcons trained by humans to be the assassins of the sky. And then, suddenly, you hear the camel rider's poetry. Before oil transformed the country, the people lived through fishing, pearling, small ports, and Bedouin routes. Its older identity belongs to desert families and coastal survival. Behind the multi-billion-dollar skyline, there is still another Qatar, which is mysterious, vibrant, and fascinating. Khor al-Adaid lies near the border with Saudi Arabia. It is one of the few places in the world where dunes reach directly into open water. You see wide sand fields, tidal inlets, shallow lagoons, and long coastal edges. The horizon remains open in every direction. This landscape formed through interaction between wind, tides, and sediment movement over long periods. Strong desert winds push sand toward the coast, while tidal flow reshapes channels and shorelines. The result is a shifting system. Across seasons, dunes advance, the retreats, and new landforms appear. One of the most visible animals here is the Arabian oryx. You may see it moving across open desert sections near the inland sea. A unique species you may encounter is the desert fox. It remains active during cooler hours and avoids daytime heat. The desert fox uses burrows for shelter and protection. It feeds on small animals, insects, and available plant matter. Its hearing is highly developed, allowing it to locate prey beneath sand. This flexibility allows survival in unstable desert conditions. Bedouin groups historically used the area for seasonal movement, grazing, and navigation across desert routes. Today, people visit for fishing, camping, and guided travel. Movement still depends on knowledge of terrain, tides, and weather conditions. Khor al-Adaid holds recognition as a protected natural reserve. Conservation focuses on habitat protection, controlled access, and monitoring of wildlife and coastal systems. At Khor al-Adaid, you can cross the sand by four-wheel drive, feel the vehicle climb steep ridges, then drop toward the inland sea. The dunes can reach about 40 meters, so the journey feels wide, exposed, and thrilling. For culture, stay in a Bedouin-style camp under the stars. You can ride a camel, sit near the fire, and watch the night settle over the dunes. From Khor al-Adaid, you cross inland toward dunes known for one rare natural sound. The singing sand dunes lie southwest of Doha near Qatar's central desert. This area is known for high dunes that can produce a low humming sound when sand moves down steep slopes. The sound forms when dry, similar-sized grains slide together in synchronized motion. Friction and dune layers amplify the vibration. Only the very dry sand, clean grains, and enough movement across the surface can make those sound. You should climb slowly, pause at the ridge, then hear the dune release its voice. Go near the sunset when the heat softens and the sand turns gold. The spiny-tailed lizard is one of the specialists here. It digs burrows in firm sand and uses them for shelter during heat. It feeds mainly on desert plants, seeds, and low vegetation. You may see it basking near its burrow, then retreating quickly when movement comes close. Qatar's deserts support many lizard species. The greater hoopoe lark fits this open sand environment with precise desert behavior. It walks across exposed ground and searches for insects. During extreme heat, it may use lizard burrows for temporary relief. Its breeding can depend on the rainfall and available food. People have long used this desert through seasonal travel, grazing, navigation, and temporary camps. Knowledge of wind, heat, and sand remains essential. Today, visitors come for guided desert drives, sandboarding, camping, and quiet observation. Safe travel depends on local drivers and suitable weather. The dunes also require care. Vehicle routes, litter control, and respectful access help protect the sand surface and nearby habitats. The road leads beyond the singing sand dunes to Al Mahar Sanctuary, a protected reserve west of Doha. This sanctuary is dedicated to the Arabian oryx, the national symbol of Qatar. The Arabian oryx symbolizes Qatar because it reflects desert endurance, grace, heritage, and survival. You enter an open desert reserve with managed access, fenced areas, sandy ground, and scattered desert vegetation. The Arabian oryx is built for dry environments. It has a pale coat, dark facial markings, long straight horns, and a compact body. Its coat helps reduce heat absorption, and its feeding habits suit sparse desert plants. You can watch its white coat flash against the desert light and the beautiful long horns. The species once disappeared from the wild, then returned through captive breeding and reintroduction programs. People here support the oryx through breeding programs, veterinary care, controlled visitor access, and habitat management. Some reports describe the sanctuary as producing dozens of calves each year. For Qatar, conserving the Arabian oryx means protecting a national emblem and a living link to Bedouin environmental knowledge. Here, you can take photos of the Arabian oryx and learn why they became a cultural emblem. Keep your voice low, move gently, and avoid feeding animals. You should visit in the early morning or late afternoon for lower heat. In the desert culture, falconry still defines Bedouin skill and status. Falconry in Qatar began as a practical hunting tradition. Bedouin families used trained birds to catch prey during harsh seasons. The practice required patience, discipline, and close observation. Today, it remains a major cultural tradition in Qatar. Training begins with selection. Falconers look for strong eyesight, clean feathers, steady balance, firm talons, and controlled reaction. The most valued birds are often souqs and peregrine falcons. Each species brings speed, focus, strength, and hunting ability. A new falcon is first calmed through constant handling. The trainer carries it on the glove, feeds it, and repeats its name. The hood is important. It reduces stress and helps the bird remain calm in public or during travel. If falcons experience health problems, there's a whole modern hospital dedicated specifically for them. Souq Falcon Hospital in Doha. This specialized falcon hospital opened in 2008. Falcons receive examinations, treatment, surgery, feather repair, beak care, talon care, and travel health documents there. You see how modern falconry depends on veterinary science. The clinics are equipped with modern facilities. Each falcon has a detailed record, and the medical staff are all highly trained. Field training begins when the bird is healthy and conditioned. It first learns to fly from perch to glove. Then the trainer uses a lure. The falcon learns distance, return control, speed, and response to voice. Training also includes weight control. The bird must be hungry enough to respond, yet healthy enough to fly strongly. After several training sessions, the bird itself becomes very remarkable. A falcon has exceptional eyesight, powerful wings, sharp talons, and fast diving ability. The head stays steady while the wings adjust quickly during flight. The hooked beak, strong chest, and light bones support speed and impact. Every physical feature serves hunting. Competitions turn this skill into public performance. For example, the Mommy Festival at Seal Line hosts major falconry and hunting events.